The Army is seeking new ballistic helmets that offer a greater level of protection to troops against high-velocity bullets than the earlier variant of ballistic helmets that were introduced about 3 years ago to replace the vintage metal and fiberglass headgear. With the threat of 7.62 by 39 mm bullets to the troops, there is a need to induct ballistic helmets with higher protection parameters. Existing threat along the line of control and line of actual control and counter-terrorist environment necessitates minimum protection against high-speed rifle bullets and blast fragments, the RFP adds. The Army has projected a requirement for 80,000 helmets, which includes 3,600 helmets for troops deployed on anti-terrorist operations with the Rashtriya Rifles in Jammu and Kashmir. The Army has specified that the helmets must provide protection from 7.62 by 39 mm mild steel core bullets at 10 meters as well as from high-speed blast fragments. These should also incorporate tactical rails for attachment of additional equipment such as night vision devices, face visor, torch and radio communication sets. Ballistic helmets are made of composite materials and are lighter and stronger. Anusandhan is the first flying test bed that will be used for the design and development testing of the sensor package suite for the Netra 2.0 AEWNC, intelligence, surveillance target acquisition and reconnaissance and multi-mission maritime aircraft system program in the country. Airbus 319 that has been transferred to the Center of Airborne System Facility recently started familiarization sorties. Netra 2 AEWNC configuration has gone through available change from earlier line-of-sight data links satellite communication system. Radome has been moved behind and it is close to the tail section, and it seems planned to have multi-mode airborne maritime surveillance radar to act as effective force multiplier solution for operational missions in the maritime domain has been shelved. The Netra 2 will use the latest gallium nitride technology for its primary radar equipment, which should nearly double the detection range, while improving countermeasure resistance and increasing the ability to detect low radar cross-section targets. It also adds a third antenna on the nose of the aircraft, which would extend radar coverage to about 360 degrees. The Indian Air Force's Light Combat Aircraft, LCA, Tejas will be showcasing its flying skills at the Singapore Airshow 2022 being held from February 15 to 18. The airshow will have 8 flying displays and flypasts from 4 air forces and 2 commercial companies, the organizer of the airshow said. The Tejas aircraft had also participated in the Dubai Airshow in November last year. Apart from the IAF-LCA, the US military, the Indonesian aerobatic team and the Singapore Air Force will put up air shows. Tejas, manufactured by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, is a single-engine and highly agile multi-role supersonic fighter aircraft capable of operating in high-threat air environments. The aircraft is a potent platform for air combat and offensive air support missions. White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan warned on Sunday that Russian President Vladimir Putin could take military action against Ukraine any day now. The border tensions between Russia and Ukraine have heightened in the last couple of weeks, with both sides amassing massive troops. However, there are calls to tackle the situation with diplomacy. The United States and other Western countries have expressed their fears over potential Russian incursion, but Kremlin denies it. The escalating tensions have created a war-like situation that could impact Asian countries significantly. On Saturday, 2 US officials said Russia has in place about 70% of the combat power it believes it would need for a full-scale invasion of Ukraine. Reports have suggested, and also satellite images show, that Russia has amassed more than 100,000 troops near the border. Moscow has said it is not planning an invasion but could take unspecified military action if its security demands are not met. Controversy erupted over Russia's state-affiliated media outlet report on Kashmir, Palestine in the making. The Russian administration has distanced itself from the report, stating that it has a misleading Twitter label and that there has been no change in its stance on Jammu and Kashmir. The Russian embassy in New Delhi issued a statement and said that 2 points are needed to be emphasized. It said that the misleading label of this channel in Twitter as Russia state-affiliated media does not make it automatically related to any state support. The Russian embassy in India said that the media channel operated independently as far as editorial policy is concerned. Reiterating its position on Kashmir issues, the embassy said that Russia's principled stance on non-interference in bilateral disputes remain unchanged and that the solution needs to be found by India and Pakistan based on mutual agreements like Shimla Agreement.